Welcome, curious minds, to The Deep Dive, bringing you Behind the Blotter with the Peshtigo Times.
Hello, everyone.
Today, we're doing something a bit different, maybe truly special. We're pulling back the curtain on the daily happenings right here.
Yeah, right here in our own backyard, Northeast Wisconsin communities.
Exactly.
And our mission today is really more than just reading reports, isn't it? We're digging into the official records.
The blotters.
The police blotters, yeah. From Menominee and Marinette counties, we want to try and uncover the stories behind them,
See the patterns.
See the patterns, find those unexpected moments, the things that really paint a picture of local life.
We're aiming to distill it down for you, give you that shortcut to being informed without getting bogged down in all the details.
Absolutely, because we've gathered quite a few incident summaries. They span from early July right up to, well, pretty recently.
And these are from...
We've got the Menominee County Sheriff's Office, the Menominee Police Department, and the Marinette Police Department covered.
Okay. So as we go through these, you'll hear us break down different kinds of incidents, right? Like traffic stuff, property crimes.
Right, and some more sensitive things like assault reports, drug citations, too.
Each one really gives us a glimpse, doesn't it, into the challenges, the surprises, what our local law enforcement and, frankly, our neighbors are dealing with.
It really does. So let's unpack this. Let's see what the blotters are telling us.
All right. Where should we start?
Let's begin with the Menominee County Sheriff's Office. We've got reports here covering July 3rd through July 9th.
Okay. Early July. What stands out?
Well, one of the things that sort of jumped out, especially looking at that first week of July, right around the Independence Day holiday.
Ah, the 4th.
Yeah. There seemed to be a noticeable uptick in domestic disputes and assault calls.
That's interesting. So holiday celebrations maybe not always smooth sailing for everyone. Heightened tensions.
It seems that way sometimes, based on these reports. Could you maybe highlight a couple of examples from the blotter there?
Sure. So on July 4th itself, deputies responded to, get this, 2 separate assault reports involving family member.
2 on the same day?
Yeah. One was over in Faithorn Township. A man claimed his brother assaulted him while they were camping. An investigation's ongoing there.
Okay.
And the other, also July 4th, this was on Badenoch Drive in Menominee Township. It was described as an ongoing assault.
Ongoing, wow.
Yeah, and it led to an arrest. A Menominee man arrested for domestic assault and battery, lodged at the county jail.
So definite consequences there.
Right, and it didn't stop there. Later that week, July 7th, another domestic assault reported. M35 in Menominee Township, again, involved brothers.
Another one between brothers.
Yeah. The report says all parties were separated, and that incident was sent to the prosecutor's office for a review.
It really seems like a cluster around that time, doesn't it? Suggests maybe a peak in household conflicts then.
It really paints a picture, yeah, how community dynamics can kind of shift with holidays. Okay, so beyond those interpersonal conflicts, what else popped up in the Menominee County Sheriff's reports early July?
Well, another significant theme, and maybe not surprising for our area, was traffic incidents.
Always a factor.
Always. And these range from, minor things to some pretty serious crashes.
Like what?
For instance, back on July 4th, again, US 41 in Daggett Township, there was one vehicle rollover.
Rollover, okay.
Driver swerved to avoid a deer. We hear that a lot, right?
Oh, yeah, constant hazard.
Exactly. The vehicle went into the ditch, overturned. Driver had minor injuries, thankfully, but the vehicle was towed, disabling damage.
So deer definitely playing a role, but it wasn't just wildlife, was it? Driver behavior came up, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
On July 7th, there was a really serious one. A 4-vehicle chain reaction crash.
4 vehicles? Where was that?
On M35 in Ingleston Township. Report says a southbound vehicle just didn't react to slowing traffic ahead.
Oh, boy. Pile up.
Yeah, caused a pileup. And this one had major consequences. One driver had to be airlifted with serious injuries.
Airlifted, wow.
Yeah. Others had minor injuries, but all 4 vehicles were towed. Really underscores the danger of not paying attention,
Definitely. Busy routes like M35. You gotta be alert. Any others like that?
Later that same day, July 7th again, County Road 557 in Gorley Township. Another 1-vehicle rollover.
What happened there?
Driver failed to negotiate a sharp curve, hit a guardrail, rolled into the ditch.
Injuries.
No injuries reported on that one, thankfully. But the vehicle had disabling damage, towed away, and the driver cited for speed too fast.
So speed on a curb, another common issue. These incidents, they really serve as stark reminders about road safety.
They absolutely do. Puts the challenges our deputies face into perspective.
Okay, shifting gears just a bit, what about some of the more maybe routine calls? Things that are still telling about daily police work?
Sure, yeah. We saw plenty of that too, like July 5th, Main Street in Meyer Township. Just a traffic stop, but it led to an arrest.
For what?
Operating without a cycle endorsement. Guy was cited and released. Motorcycle towed. A good reminder, keep your licenses up to date.
Simple stuff, but important.
And a positive outcome on July 6th. There was a report of a juvenile runaway from Stevenson Township. They'd gone missing over in Marinette, Wisconsin.
Oh, that's worrying.
It is, but the good news is the juvenile was located without incident just a few hours later.
Oh, thank goodness. That's always a relief to hear.
Definitely.
Anything else unique from that week? I saw something about threatening messages.
Yeah. July 8th, City of Stevenson, a threat complaint. Someone reported getting threatening messages because they didn't reply quickly enough to the sender.
Wow, like text messages or online?
Report doesn't specify, just messages. The caller didn't want charges or anything, just wanted it documented.
Huh. Sounds like a very modern kind of problem, doesn't it? Communication issues escalating.
It does. And same day, July 8th, also a dag bite complaint. This was on hashtag 34.5 road in Niddo Township.
Someone got bit.
Yeah. A delivery person, bitten by a dog. The key thing, deputies checked. Vaccinations.
Right, rabies shots.
Exactly. And the report confirms the dogs were up to date on their vaccinations, which is, crucial in those situations.
Very important detail. Okay, let's transition now. We'll move over to the Menominee Police Department reports. This covers a later period, July 18th to July 23rd.
Right. And here you start to see maybe slightly different patterns emerge. Definitely some traffic violations involving alcohol and some notable property crimes stood out to me.
Okay, alcohol-related first. What did you see there?
The concentration of OWI operating while intoxicated and MIP minor in possession cases was pretty striking.
Really? Like what?
Well, July 18th, 4th Avenue and 10th Street in Menominee. Officers arrested a male for OWI and for being a minor in possession, second or more offense.
Wow. Double whammy. And a repeat MIP offender.
Yeah. And in the same incident, another male was also arrested for MIP, second or more offense.
So 2 MIPs, 1 OWI, all in one stop, clearly focusing on underage drinking and impaired driving there.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
And there were others within this same time frame.
Go on.
Also, July 18th, different location, First Street and Harbor Drive. A female was arrested for having open intoxicants in her vehicle.
Open container. Okay.
And then jumped to July 21st, Harbor Drive again. A male arrested for a whole list of things.
Such as?
Obstructing a court order, operating while intoxicated, second offense, and having open intoxicants in the vehicle.
Another repeat OWI plus open container plus obstructing. That's quite a stop.
It is. These incidents, they really highlight the persistent issues with alcohol-related violations on the road.
Yeah, it seems like a constant battle. Okay, so beyond those traffic stops, what were the Menominee PD blotters telling us about property crime during that week, July 18th to 23rd?
Property crimes definitely kept officers busy. On the 18th, there was a breaking and entering reported.
Whereabouts?
Residents in the 1600 block of 29th Avenue. And the report lists specific items stolen.
Like what? Tools?
Exactly. A Hobart welder, an Hitachi brand cordless drill, and a Craftsman deep well socket set. Sounds like someone knew what they were after.
Yeah, targeting specific tools. What else?
The very next day, July 19th, officers investigated 2 separate things. A retail theft shoplifting in the 1000 block of 10th Avenue.
Okay.
And also a report of a first-degree home invasion in the 1500 block of 28th Avenue.
Home invasion? That's serious. Any details on that?
The blotter doesn't give much more detail, just the report type and location. But first-degree home invasion usually implies someone was home or there were other aggravating factors.
Right. Sounds like a very busy week for property crime investigations then.
It does.
Were there other kinds of incidents that maybe reveal less obvious patterns? Anything unusual?
Well, maybe not patterns, but interesting one-off. July 20th, a male was arrested for filing a false police report.
Oh, lying to the cops.
Apparently so. It was related to an incident reported in the 1300 block of 10th Avenue, but the arrest happened at the 2500 block of 10th Street.
A good reminder that making stuff up to the police has consequences too.
Definitely. And another one, July 22nd, an arrest for embezzlement.
Embezzlement where?
Corner of 1st Street and 9th Avenue. That's always a bit different. Involves a breach of trust, usually.
Yeah, not your typical street crime.
And then, of course, the more routine stuff continued. July 22nd, a male cited for expired plates and also for being a minor in possession of vaping products.
Ah, the vaping MIPs. We see those now, too.
Yeah. And another guy cited for no proof of insurance at 14th Avenue and 16th Street. Just, daily enforcement activity.
Constant work for the officers. Okay, one more set of reports to cover.
Right, let's head across the bridge. Marinette Police Department. This batch covers July 24th to July 27th.
Okay, Marinette PD, late July. Does the landscape shift again here? Different kinds of calls?
It does shift slightly, yeah. One thing that really jumped out immediately from the Marinette reports, a notable number of drug-related citations, specifically THC possession.
Really? Marijuana possession citations?
Yeah, quite a few listed in just these few days. For example, July 25th, you had Ashley Gorka of Wausau, cited for possession of THC at Kearney and Owena Street.
Okay, visitor from Wausau.
And same day, different location, Marinette Avenue, Brandy Archer of Appleton, cited for possession of THC.
Another visitor, Appleton this time.
Right. Then jump to July 27th, we saw 3 more. Kamira Moore of Milwaukee, cited at Marinette and Curry.
Milwaukee.
And later that day, Highway 41 and County Meadows Road, 2 people in the same stop. Israel Arroyo Cintron and Alejandra Stephanie Martinez Sucha, both from Green Bay, both cited for possession of THC.
Wow, that's what, 5 THC citations involving people from Wausau, Appleton, Milwaukee, Green Bay, all within a couple of days.
Exactly. It's pretty consistent across different days, different locations. Suggests it's definitely an area of focus for Marinette PD, or maybe just reflects who's passing through.
Interesting. It certainly paints a clear picture of something going on there. Okay, beyond the drug citations, what did the Marinette blotters show about, say, traffic safety during this period?
Traffic incidents were definitely still happening. July 24th, 2 separate accidents reported.
What were those?
One was at Wolskine Stearns. Involved 2 Marinette residents, Chelsea O'Donnell and Zachary Carrier. Injuries were reported in that one, but no citations listed.
Okay. Any other?
The other involved Glenn Canataro, also from Marinette, hitting a parked vehicle. That was on Elizabeth Avenue. Car belonged to Autumn Barral.
Fender bender, sounds like. But you mentioned a more complex one, too.
Ah, yes. Also, July 24th. This one involved Ivy Rivet of Marinette. She racked up quite the list of citations.
Let's hear it.
Okay, ready. Operating while intoxicated, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, operating while suspended, hit and run, and underage drinking, all at Hattie and Hall.
Whoa. That is quite a combination. Hit and run and OWI and underage and resisting.
Yeah, and it gets better. In the same incident, another person, Raina Pansky, was also cited for resisting arrest.
So 2 people resisting in one incident. Sounds like things got complicated.
Extremely complicated. Really illustrates how one bad decision, like OWI, can just snowball into a whole mess of charges.
No kidding. That's quite a series of events for one stop. Okay, what else kind of rounded out the picture of daily life and police calls in Marinette during that time?
Well, we also saw various property-related reports, typical stuff maybe. July 26th, Robert Willicat reported fishing equipment stolen from his place on Owena Street.
Fishing gear theft. Classic local crime, unfortunately.
Yeah, happens. And less common, maybe, Leland Borchardt reported a license plate stolen off his vehicle while it was parked on Logan Avenue.
Just the plate.
Yeah. On a more positive note, maybe a wallet was found, belonging to Tina Jo Cowling, found at Jack's Fresh Market on Roosevelt Road.
Oh, good. Hopefully it got back to her.
Hopefully. Always nice to see found property reported.
And officers were dealing with shoplifting, too. Retail theft.
Yep. July 26th, Melissa Haley of Marinette was cited for retail theft at 11 Ogden Street. And finally, July 27th, a bit of a mystery hit and run. An unknown driver, possibly in a gold-colored Jeep Cherokee, hit a speed limit sign on Pierce Avenue and just took off.
Hit a sign and fled. Even minor hit and runs, they still investigate.
They do. And one more from the 27th. Jacob Dopk of Eagle River was arrested on a Kenosha County warrant. That happened at Marinette in Cleveland.
Arrested on a warrant from way down in Kenosha.
Yeah. Reminds us that law enforcement work often crosses county, even regional lines. People wanted elsewhere turn up here.
That's true. You never know who's passing through. Okay, so let's try and wrap our heads around all this. What does it all mean?
Well, we've definitely navigated a pretty fascinating range of incidents, haven't we? Across both Menominee and Marinette counties just in July.
Yeah, from that surge in domestic calls around the 4th.
Right, to the constant presence of traffic incidents, rollovers, crashes, OWIs.
And then those clusters like the THC citations in Marinette or the property crimes in Menominee.
Exactly. These blotter reports, they really offer a dynamic snapshot, daily life full of unexpected twists, turns, and unfortunately sometimes conflict and crime.
And you, listening, you've just received, well, kind of a shortcut, right, to being plugged into what's happening in our communities.
That's the goal. These detailed reports, when you look at them together, they do paint that vivid picture. Shows the diverse challenges, the routine activities, what our local law enforcement responds to every single day.
You see the patterns, the common hazards, the ongoing efforts to, maintain safety and order.
That's what I say.
So as you consider these reports we've discussed, what patterns stand out to you? Do these daily occurrences, these blotter entries, do they reflect the true rhythm, the pulse of our communities here in Northeast Wisconsin?
And maybe, how does understanding them, even just knowing they happen, make us more aware citizens? Something to think about.
Definitely something to think about.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Bringing you behind the blotter with the Peshtigo Times. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.